Shalom, shalom, real quick. Because the apostle recall, he said to not make videos, speaking on, homosexuals and not necessarily not speaking on homosexuals, but to not like be posting homosexual things, because that shit is vexing. But I just want to put real quick, just so people have an idea of what I'm talking about. So as you guys can see, I just showed two streamers, pretty much doing things that are like Sodom behavior, things that are relating to like sodomy. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the pool with your boys, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. No reason you should be backing up your rump on your boy's front, And we know the reason why these people do these things, so they can get success. Salakia for the noise in the background. They do these things so they can get success in the society. That's the only way, because, they're handlers, and you can only get so high in the society. The society is ran by the elite, and the elite are wicked. They're children of Satan. They're Satanists. And for you to obtain money, for you to obtain your power, for you to obtain whatever you may have came up with, your talent, and to continue with it, you have to, do what they say. And, you got Kai Cenat. He's a popular Jake. He's a Levite. And ishowspeed, I don't know what tribe he's from, but he's definitely a Jake. Aidan could possibly be a Jake as well. But long story short, they're all young cats with young following, and they have enough wealth to where they don't have to be doing things like that. But it's obvious that they're doing these things because, their handlers are making them do such, which is really just a humiliation ritual, But we're going to grab a few scriptures, and we're going to cut that, and then we're going to go into the next lesson. Man. We're going to go to the book of Jeremiah real quick. Man, because, this is another reason why Babylon the Great must be destroyed. Because not simple things, because that's not a light thing. The Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah over that, but that's just one of the many reasons, the plethora of reasons that Babylon the Great has to be decimated. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1, Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Yasharallah, you sons of Jacob, you so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, because you guys are a peculiar people. You guys are not regular. You guys are sanctified. You guys are set apart. You guys are the saints. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen. This is a heathenistic culture, going back to the Greeks, with gymnos and wrestling, doing all this nakedness, although it goes way back into Sodom and Gomorrah, all this wickedness and debauchery, but this is not of our people, this is not normal, And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Although this chapter goes into pretty much, how the heathen, they go into celebrating their holidays and their Christmas and their Nimrod, worshiping in the sun, so forth and so on. But, these are things that the heathens should only be even doing. And even the heathen are going to get judged for doing shit like this, But they weren't given laws, They weren't given commandments. They're not set apart. The heathen are in their own category, So continuing on, Leviticus, because a lot of people like to say, oh, I was born like this and the third, or it's just a phase, whatever the case may be. That's just purely Satan. 21 and 22 reads, Leviticus 18, and thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of the Lord Yahweh. I am the Lord Yahweh. Hey, don't we know that passing that the seed through Molech is another way that these people get money? They sacrifice their loved ones. They sacrifice their newborns. They sacrifice one of their children. We've seen Gilly the Kid just do that. We've seen countless celebrities do things like this. What if it's their parents, so forth and so on. You got to give these crackers, these demons, something for them to have leverage over you, in order for them to allow you to succeed, so you can never turn on them. Whether if it's you doing a sodomist act, whether if you sacrificing a loved one, whether if you're humiliating your own self, so forth and so on, man. And these things are clear as day, and the elect can see these things, and Abaratazah, we are a part of that number. But, a spiritual man could obviously see these signs, because these people, they have enough money, they have enough talent to where they could kind of be fine, but if they want to go to that next level or keep what they have, because Esau rules the world, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, they have to do these things. These people don't want to live under their means. They just want to be the best of the best, and they're willing to do anything for that taste of fame. Verse 22, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. This is an abomination. So in other words, it is filth for a man to lie with a man and a woman to lie with a woman. And we know these things are more than normalized in Babylon the Great, which is why it has to be destroyed, because former Babylon was made as an example until today of to not what to be. And now people just do what the hell they want to, as they please. They think so, but man's going to the Lord. So ultimately, these people are just on the left hand side, doing what they're meant to do. Playing in their lot. Mark 8:34 through verse 37, and it reads, "And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." So in other words, you putting off your lustly wants, you putting off your worldly wants, you putting off all the things that don't matter. You bearing the cross. You bearing pretty much of that of sacrifice. So you could obtain salvation. Because everything comes with a price. Ain't no walk in the park. Same way Yahushua had to bear his cross, we got to hold up our end of the deal. We're going to have to go through some tribulations, which we got to overcome, via the Spirit, via Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So these people doing everything that they can to find the bag, to become successful, to be on top. Hey, they end up, at the end of the day, losing, How many countless celebrities or people that done wickedness or people that try to get to the top then passed away and left behind riches, So it's really to not, And a lot of people get beguiled by these things because these people have the finer so-called things in life, but at the end of the day, they lose. Even the birds are sounding off to that. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake of the gospel, the same shall save it. How so? Via salvation, man, being of the elect, But the elect already sealed from the beginning, So the elect will put on as for the elect's sake. They're going to walk in those ways and have those characteristics, those character traits. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So in other words, your soul is priceless, man. How you going to put a price on your soul and be completely lost, man, and completely give it up, Yeah, that's a heathenistic way. It's a heathenistic way of thinking, exchanging, your life and your morals, It's clear that many individuals won't in these last days, but hey, it is what it is. They're redeemed, to this condemnation. Last but not least, we're going to get 2 Corinthians and 2 Peter, and 2 Corinthians, I believe, 2:11, it reads, one of my favorite scriptures, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So because we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, the word ignorant meaning to not know, since we know Satan's tricks, his technologies and his sorceries and his witchcraft, we're not going to be taken advantage of. But a lot of our other people, they will be, because they don't know about Satan's devices. And some of them do, but they just can care less. They don't got a spirit to be upright. The Lord ain't giving that spirit of boldness, to stand for something. And 2 Peter 2:6, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We could run through this lesson because, this is milk. Brothers know far and better, but, this is to the young people coming into this truth. This is for the people of the world to see that maybe of the elect, that's first coming into this thing. This is so people can see that this place is wicked, and it's indignation, meaning righteous anger, that the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. This is not normal. This is far from holy. These acts are far from sanctified. And this is not just about Kai Cenat and Speed, ishowspeed, and Aidan Ross. This is to put a light on all these celebrities who have talent, who have money, and who just want to keep going up, and who, because a lot of people think, oh, they're just playing, they're just taking a shower, they got their boxers on, this, that, and the third. They're not unfortunate people. They don't need to do things like that. I understand if you're in Africa, or you're in an unfortunate third world country and water is scarce, and, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, man. The hell you gonna be in the pool, backing your rump up? I don't care how drunk or whatever the case may be, man. And there's no excuses for that. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live ungodly. So that one is an example, to those who want to follow after them, what's going to happen. So a lot of these people are just missile food, But with that, to the next one, shalom.